I ever went to place my son into his car seat, the concept of StrapsAway was born. I was at the hospital getting ready to take my newborn home, and I was going to put him into his car seat. The only problem was the straps were right where I needed to place him. So with one hand, I held my son, and with the other hand, I started pulling up the straps to see if I could get them to stay out of the way. And they would just keep falling back down into the seat. So frustrated, I thought to myself, there must be something out there that would prevent these straps from falling into the seat. By the time we had our second son, we were living on the West Coast still, and I remember being in torrential downpours, standing out, trying to untwist straps and buckle both of my children up. And it was so frustrating, getting soaking wet.
Late one afternoon, she was leaving my house, and she had her, by now, third baby boy asleep in her arms, and she was about to place him in the car seat. She looked at me and said, "This is going to wake him up. I just wish I had something that would work. If I could even make it or whatever." Now I have 9 kids too, and I used to have the same frustration. And this particular day, it was freezing cold outside and blizzarding, and I could just see her standing outside her car with the other 2 boys trying to get their straps untangled and get them into their seats. And I thought, something's got to be done about this. So as soon as she left, I came up with what I thought was a pretty good solution. And I jumped in the car, went over to Robin's house, showed her my great invention, and she was less than impressed. And
That sounds awful.
so we sat down on our kitchen floor and we brainstormed and came up with some other ideas.
But I did love that you had tried, and I really appreciate it.
Well, I'm really glad that you weren't impressed, because what we did come up with together was so much better than my original prototype. Now we have what I think is an amazing product. It works so well, and we love it and are so excited to share it with everyone.